Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Crusader Kings III as we continue our run here as Ireland. And I was looking over the map and some things before I kicked off the episode, and several of our neighbors theoretically have inferior troops to us. That includes England over here, which is a little bit surprising. Scotland says theirs is inferior. Whoever this is, who's this? The island? See, I'm actually not sure what this is. Outer Hebrides, whatever. They have inferior. Looks like this guy has inferior. There's even this guy in here, presumably. Yeah, I mean, he's obviously only got 1,800 troops. So, any one individually would be a potential target for us, I think, at this point. I'm tempted to go after England. It's a little bit risky because they are pretty big, don't get me wrong. But one thing we do have going for us right now is that he's got no money. Now, we don't have much money, and we will go down pretty quickly, but he's got no money, which means we couldn't really hire any more mercs. He's already got some mercs right now, I believe I saw in here. Maybe not. Maybe I looked, maybe it was one of the other guys. But he doesn't have, he's mostly levies. He's only got 200 longbowmen and can get up to 398 light footmen. Whereas our entire troop setup is just all like specialty troops and just a few levies. So in theory, the quality of our stuff is better. By how much? I don't know. And we do have a few allies that we could potentially bring into the mix as well. So not a massive increase in power over them, but some increase in power. So let me go and turn off the camera and let's dive into this. See what we can do. I did go through the low control in counties. All of these are increasing in control, partly because of our Serve the Crown boost. We have that passive control growth right there. All of these are increasing except for the top one, and the only reason the top one's not is because of this lackluster administration. It's literally just a flat -1 control there. So I don't know that we're going to be able to do anything with that. As far as control over here, if we were to try and increase control with this thing, it would increase, it increases it by a lot. So you're currently increasing control where? Because we actually don't need you anywhere else. You're in Galloway. Is that one of the ones on this list? It's actually not one of the ones on this list. So Galloway is... how do I find out where Galloway is? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So you're increasing control over here, I'm assuming. I want you to just click on the... Oh, I wasn't zoomed in and powered up. Which, don't get me wrong, is also low control. Why isn't that one popping up? It's actually strange that one's not popping up, unless that's... goes by a different name. No, it's Galloway. Yeah, it's not in this list. I don't know why. I guess we will leave you be for now. Let you kind of continue to get some control there. That is pretty low. We are doing a few other things over there. That's fine. You're still trying to bestow royal favor. Okay. I do have several powerful vassals that do want positions. Problem is, I think most of these are powerful vassals, aren't they? You are... I guess the best way, one of the best ways to do it is just look at this. You're actually not a powerful vassal. What about you? You are not. You are not. So none of these are powerful vassals. Never mind. Okay, you are. There we go. There's our first powerful vassal. Well, in that case, maybe we do need to swap some stuff around. So this should be a good spy master. And we do have a powerful vassal who's got really good intrigue here. So, I suppose we'll go ahead and grab you. That gets you taken care of. And then Marshall. I mean, we don't have anybody amazingly good, but Prince David of Ireland. At least an 11 there. The other one's diplomacy, which he would be the best diplomacy, but this guy right here wouldn't be terrible as a second place person. And the next option for military is actually pretty bad. So I think we go ahead and put you in there as well. And then we're going to go ahead and put you in as a chancellor. And I think that'll take care of at least 3 of our powerful vassals. You unfortunately are kind of stuck here. That's my niece currently. So, all right, we'll go with that for now. And I think that'll be fine. Does that mean I need to redo some stuff? No, they're still doing the same actions, just different people in charge. As far as money stuff, I don't know what else I want to do with that. I am really tempted to go ahead and kick off this war just to see what we can do. Are we fully maxed out? Like, do we have any more levies to get? No, we're nothing there. Fully maxed out here as far as like what we've got currently available. I mean, it definitely feels like it's the right time to do this. Other than the fact that we don't have as much money as I would have liked, probably. Probably prefer to about 100 gold before I really kicked it off. Maybe we hold off a little bit. Maybe we hold off a little bit and see if we can get to close to 100 gold. And see what that does for us. Espionage, murder. Child of my dynasty. You are a beautiful genius. Well, aren't you just amazing? And this is my son, my heir. So this will be my future heir. Still royal favor. A little bit of opinion. Well, it's always good to get a tiny bit of opinion where we can. Unfortunately, you hate me. You absolutely hate me. So that's not really helping us. Another child. This is my sister and my brother-in-law. She's a genius. Hail. What do we got going on up here? Artifacts have low durability. We'll come back to you. I think we're okay for the moment. Oh, we can no longer declare war on you. He apparently has a stronger army than me now. But we can declare war on her. It's weird that that's flip-flopped. How do you have a stronger army than me now? You have a massively stronger army. Wow. I mean, you do have 737 mercs and a lot of levies. Well, then never mind. We either missed our opportunity or we dodged a bullet there because that probably would not have gone well. Now her... I mean, we do have quite a bit stronger army than her, theoretically, but she's got a massive amount of gold. Where's... Oh, it's down there. Okay. That's not really... I don't know. I mean, we eventually probably want to get that, but I don't know if that's super critical right now. We'll just save up for now. We probably will have another option. Apparently somebody's a cannibal. Okay. That's a little weird, but you do you. Schemer. No immediate effects. We do have the option of doing some hybrid cultures. You can form a hybrid culture with this culture if the culture acceptance is high enough and your culture is more than 50 years old. This means you will create a new culture with parts from both your culture and the other culture. You can gain cultural acceptance by granting counties of this culture to the characters of this culture, using the promote culture acceptance counselor task, increasing cultural intermingling, having vassals of this culture. So cultural acceptance of the Scots is too low at the moment for us to go into that. Interesting. Forming a hybrid culture has a number of benefits. You'll be able to choose cultural pillars and cultural traditions from either parent culture. I mean, that's pretty cool. Your new culture will inherit all innovations from both parent cultures. That's pretty cool. And new culture will have high cultural acceptance with both parent cultures. A hybrid culture can convert the lands of its parent cultures much faster for some years after forming. So I guess we do eventually want to get this going. Where do we see the culture acceptance? Apparently it's just 11%. Oh, it's up there. I see it now. 11% at the moment. We are increasing by 0.53 every year. So I mean, it's going to take us a while to get to 40%. But I suppose there's other things we could do along the way to potentially increase that quicker. Martial perk available. Fort levels, army gold maintenance. I do like the army gold maintenance reduction. I mean, the mercenary higher cost is fine, but we don't have a ton of money. And we got to go down both of these eventually. So I might start going down towards the army maintenance. I feel like that's going to be pretty good for us. Reforge for... Oh, we can turn it into a court artifact. Okay, don't really care about that right now. Prepare for 38 gold. Oof, that's a lot. So we're going to hold off on that. I have to ask my head of faith for gold. I mean, he kind of hates me anyway, but he will accept. Sure, why not? Alright, so Queen of Scots, do we want to go to war with you? Well, let's wait for our gold to tick over. There it is. I mean, it's not really, like I said, a super critical piece of land for us to go after. I'd almost rather go after one of these other, like, little bits and bobs. Can't believe England's got as strong as they did. Now it says our military is inferior, but I think once we click on this, it'll show them as superior. Barely. It says here that they're inferior. Why does it say here they have a stronger army? I don't know. We could use some of this gold to build up the rest of some of these guys. Kind of max these guys out a little bit. I mean, it does increase our maintenance by quite a bit. We're not making that much gold. Honestly, if anything, we probably should just keep focusing on developing our stuff. Speaking of development, isn't there a development map mode maybe? Development. 20. So is this still our best place to kind of keep developing things for now? I suppose, unless it's better to kind of spread it out. I honestly don't know. We're actually increasing in development in some of these other places right now. Well, these are our three of our best ones. So let's just take a look here. If we were to, for example, I don't know. We don't have a trade port. But if we were to put a trade port, it's 0.7. What is this one? Military camps. We don't have a trade port option. Is there something else that's like more kind of... I want to see if it's the same no matter where we put it. Homesteads would be 0.4. Is it always 0.4 no matter where we put it? That's not going to help us. These are all different. I guess the castle. Keep. Gives 0.7. Oh, I was clicking on the wrong thing. That's why it was going on. Keep here would be 0.7. So yeah, it looks like it's just going to be the same no matter where we put it. Okay. I was just curious to see if that was in fact the same. And it's going to cost us 440 gold. This is going to cost us 385 gold. Take less time. And this one will cost us 522 gold. So this is actually quicker. Because of stuff here. Development growth. Yeah. Building construction costs. Okay, fair enough. So if it's going to be the same amount, I mean, would it be better to go with whatever's going to be cheaper? I would assume. You have that for all of your stuff? Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely something for us to keep an eye on, I suppose. Kind of keep that type of stuff in mind. Anything else that's got a good one? Temple things for that one. Nothing there, nothing there. You've got organized services, and that's about... I mean, there's a few over here. I guess Dunbar would be a potentially good one. Because its development's not bad. 16. But no, I think actually Ormond. Ormond looks like it might be really good to take advantage of for this other stuff. And we got 3 options here. So we get the city to level 3. We do have windmills, so this is an option. Tax goes up to +2 per month. Yes, please. Very expensive though. What about the temple? Again, we have the windmills. This goes up, by a decent chunk. And then castle can go up to this. We do have the battlements. We're only missing 58 gold for this one. But this one is nowhere near as much of a boost. So, and we do get more, slightly more levies. I mean, we go something a little bit smaller, like the barracks. We got the pastoral lands, which would be pretty cheap and wouldn't take very long. Walls and towers would be a little bit of something. I don't know. I kind of feel like saving up for a keep. Or no. If we're going to save it for anything, I'd like to save it for the city. But that's going to take us forever. What about you? Do you need anything special? Actually, you guys don't need anything. You can go up to 3 as is. It's a tough call. I wish there was. Is there an easier way to see this stuff? I don't know that there is. Like in EU4, you have like a build kind of menu that helps you kind of do that type of stuff, which is really, really convenient. If there's one here, I'm just completely blind and missing it. So it would take us a while to get to this. But it is a really nice bump overall. Still, sometimes it's just better to start small and work your way up. I'm assuming you can't go to 4. Oh, you can go to 4. I just feel like there's got to be a better way to see this stuff. Oh, that's the 3. Okay, I was clicking through the cities and I was not paying attention to the fact they're all here. So we have the temple. We got the main stuff. We need to keep for that. I mean, the pastoral land is pretty cheap and can knock out at least a couple points of gold there. Same thing for the walls and towers. They're actually relatively cheap. Okay, let's start with the pastoral lands. Maybe it's not the right move. I don't know. And we're also going to try and do the walls and towers if we can. Okay, we're already constructing that barony. Does that mean, can we construct one of these other ones as well? This would be meadows. We're missing some gold. Okay, looks like we definitely need some more gold for anything else. Okay. Then we will hold off. I guess we'll disrupt schemes for now. Daughter released, granddaughter released, task finished. Still roll a favor, task finished, task finished. How are we looking over here? Alright, you're getting a little bit happier with me. How's our control looking? I mean, it's starting to work its way up. Child of my dynasty. This is my sister and my brother-in-law. Oh, poor girl. Or boy. It's my nephew. Okay, so it's a boy. I was like, I didn't see what it was before I clicked in there. I am known for my dedication to my faith. The eye of the expert. Flexible males improved. Okay. Improved how? Sure, why not? Let's see what he can do. Greetings, my king. She wants to give me some money. Why? Appreciate it. Oh no, factions created against me. My niece has been released. Low control. Lack of sheriffs? Is that the same place? Yeah, right here. I mean, we're just never going to control this thing. I mean, if we move our guys over there, if I move this off of here, the increased control, we should still gain something here. So let's move you over to this place, because I think you have a way, you have a chance to remove the corruption, don't you? Okay, that looks fine. And that should hopefully start getting this positive again. No, that actually just makes us break even. But again, I think it does have a chance to Chance of removing corruption, only 2% though. Oof. But I guess it's a chance. And then faction created against us, huh? I mean, it's thankfully still too weak at the moment. It just wants to destroy my realm. Well, that's not very nice of you. All right, got one more tick of that. This is my courtier and my player heir, my son, my granddaughter, who is quick and beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and do the, where was it? Go ahead and do the barns and storehouses. Gets us another 0.3 increase. Scrounger life. Gilalosa has become a permanent fixture of my court and an expensive one. Actually, an expansive one, too. He's there for every banquet, wolfing down everything in sight, while complaining about how empty his pantry is. You serve the best drinks, my lord, he says, after downing another tankard of my finest, invigorating herbal infusions. You are the most trusting, the most implacable, the best-looking lord, he declares, his hand extended for another loan he will never repay. He's an annoying waste of money, but his exaggerated antics are quite entertaining. I can appoint him as my jester, which actually might be kind of funny. I could also lower my stress, which would be kind of useful. It's my nephew. I mean, lowering stress would be pretty nice. Am I worried about this guy? I mean, he doesn't have anything, right? Like, he's nothing. He's a genius, though. That's a little concerning. Yeah, let's kick him out. Let's lower my stress. I thought about making him my jester, but I don't think it matters. Great pox. Oh no, my son. This is my heir. He's got pox. No. I mean, I guess at this point I should let him decide, because he's the one that has to live with it. Mental break. Another mental break. Come on now. Disturbing confession. Just overall general opinion goes down. I don't know if I want to go on a drinking binge. We're currently at 25. So this would actually lower me below the threshold. Alright, fine. We'll take that. I don't like it. Could come back and bite me in the rear end, but... scheme at court. And we have another faction popped up. Still not strong enough to do anything with the independence faction here, but... does make me want to kind of... potentially focus on... building up our military a bit more than it already is. This is my son and knight can marry. What do you got going for you? You're handsome. I mean, quick's not great, but the good thing about it is that it would, it does have a chance to go up. I got two nieces. Not sure how that relates to my son. That's probably not the direction we want to go. Someone who's beautiful. That's my niece. My niece. Someone who's fertile, I guess. I mean, there's that. You know, why not? Alliance formed. I got to do expire an alliance, unfortunately, but that is okay. How are we looking on this other military stuff? Suggesting I don't go to war with either of them, so we'll hold off on that for now. Another prisoner has died. Hey, another perk. Getting down to this will give us a big chunk of money back as well. Hey, we are actually gaining control finally in this county. That is pretty significant. Alright, how are we looking on this favor? I mean, you still kind of hate us. Truth be told, if we still favor anybody, it probably should be this guy. I mean, I could see you over here, I suppose. Could just do domestic affairs and just increase everybody's happiness of me for now. Let's do that. 4 bits, see what that does for us. It seems that my dealings with Duke Bonuslo, I may have accidentally made certain promises of exemptions from his obligations. I've tried, but I suspect there might not be any other way out of this by now. It's not great. Guess we'll just accept our mistakes. Today I'm observing Duke Bonuslo as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganized mob more than an army. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation, clearly pushed to his limits. While it's never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to do better than this. Teach him what I know about command. He does lower his opinion of me. Oh, he'll make a decision. Okay, never mind. Based on his opinion. Okay. I can just cheer him up after training and get a little bit of opinion with him. You know, I'll go with that. Let's cheer him up because he is the guy that is... Oh, no, it's a different guy. I'm sorry. It was a different guy. I was thinking it was this guy. It's all right. Still, opinion can't hurt. My nephew. Quick. Get him out for 20 gold. You know what? 20 gold's actually not that bad. Alright, we got enough to do another something. Carpenter's Guild wouldn't be bad. 270 gold though. So we may just wait till we get to 270. The child is my player heir. Wow, he's having lots of children. Although I guess they're all very, very young, so. And this is another beautiful genius. Wow, you're doing a good job, buddy. You're doing a good job. And he's the one with the pox, doesn't he? Hey, he recovered! Yay, it's great news. That is great news. This is my other son. 0 traits, wow. We haven't seen a 0 trait person in a while. Most of our guys have traits. Fervent Feaster. Many months have passed since the lords and ladies of the realm gathered for a feast, my high king. Would benefit us to, you know what? You know, we will host a feast. Why not? I mean, it's going to cost us some money. Let's pause for a second. Let's check through some of this stuff. Inspired person can be sponsored. Who is that? Is that this person? Peddler and cloak with dozens of baubles and knickknacks sewn onto it rattles up to me. I have with me a precious weapon only worthy of your hands. The holy lance of Antioch, the spear of destiny itself. You shall utterly annihilate the infidel on the battlefield with this. She pulls a tiny shard of metal which looks rather like a sewing needle. Apparently I only have one option. Sell your lies elsewhere. Was that the person that was inspired? No. Oh, it's over here. Supposed to write about things. Yeah, why not? We'll sponsor her. See what happens. I think we can hold court here in a second, can't we? Yeah, we can hold court. Alright, we'll hold... Actually, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will hold court and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.